Generic greetings and welcome back once again to another chill cleaning session on PowerWash Simulator. In the previous episode, we were taking a look at the Helter Skelter and we managed to finish that off. And overall, I thought it was quite an enjoyable map. I was concerned that it was going to be quite awkward with all of the angles and how vertical it was, but overall it was, I think, just generally well designed and one of the better maps in the game. Either way, pretty fun and fairly chill. Let's have a look at the Clean the Private Jet now. This is from Blake Thrust. This is Main Hangar Blake Private Airport. I think this is the same guy that had the mole machine, but let's just see. It is 800 generic units of currency earnings, so it's probably going to be quite a big job and probably a lot of rust. But anyway, perfect timing. As you can see, I've encountered a few issues with my private jet. That's what comes from flying too close to the sun, or in this case, a volcano. Ah yes, and then the ocean. So yes, we've seen previously that there's a volcano going off, or at least heard about it, and that's what everything is dirty, although very specific things getting dirty. Anyway, after your application and discretion with my excavation drill, yes, so it is this fella, I know you're exactly who I want on the job. As you'll discover, my jet is not without its idiosyncrasies. I trust you to be your usual discreet self in return for an excellent rate, Blake. Let's start the job and... Ooh. Don't know if you're seeing... Oh, there we go. I don't know if you saw that little artifact in there. That was very strange indeed. So, we'll have as per, we will go in, we'll have a look around, we'll see what the deal is in terms of the layout and such, and we'll see what we can do. So, we have what appears to be a death laser on the front. Other forms of laser are available, but perhaps not what we have here. And if we clean that, oh yeah, that's glowing purple, right? Okay, I expect you to die once it's laser back. So we have our aeroplane here. It's actually not as big as I originally thought. It is obviously a private one. We have lights on there. We have landing gear. You can see inside here is going to be very, very difficult to clean. It's quite intricate. We have, what on earth is this? We have appears to be a drone or some kind on there. That is that like a hover mode? Is this like the budget version of the X-Jet or something like that? Very strange indeed. N869AW. Is that a reference? If that's a reference to something, then by all means someone let me know if you can. I notice obviously that we are in a private hangar, which is very, very clean. I came in there, but the wings are actually wider than the door, so minus 10 generic map making points for the developer there. We would have sheared the wings off. I mean, to be fair, those do they fold? No, they are just generally up on that one, so... Oh, big disappointment. Literally unplayable. In this corner here, we have old TV, because why not? We have our exit, which it says, do not disturb, power washing in progress. Brilliant. Although we put it on this side of the door rather than the other side. Oh, I guess we don't know if it's on the other side or not. Lockers, everything else. And we have our ladder. And we have a step there. So I can pick up the ladder and... Well, let's just start cleaning. So I'm going to clean from the rear tail here first and then work our way down. I find that's probably going to be the best course of action, but only time will tell. Managing to do some hardcore parkour up here, and there we go, we're up the top. So right click to activate our pressure washing system and we will start cleaning. So, what do we expect to find? Well, I actually don't really know. I'm going to change that to the long extension, by the way. Extra long is probably not ideal. I expect to find, obviously, a lot of dirt and some rust, because it did say this went into the ocean. So I'm going to be looking to clean this entire thing, and then obviously take a look at the rust as well. Now, that may involve us like spraying the rust off with the pressure washer like that, because you can see it is very much doable. In fact, it doesn't take long at all to clean those little bits of rust off, especially when it's in a straight line. So maybe we do that, or maybe we come back with the cleaner. Haven't yet decided. It will depend on a number of factors, mainly my patience, but we shall see. This one obviously is in need of a nice pressure washing. Pressing tab there just to see if there's anything remaining. There's little bits there, but it doesn't take long to just go across. And there we go. There's that done. and that side, and there. And I noticed that if we go down here, there might be some dirt there because of these elevators, because of their position. We might have some issues there. But we'll work on that. Now I'm going to come to this side just to clean here, and also the sticks there. That's a static. Let's say static wick apparently. And we're back. Apologies for the jump cut, but a neighbour knocked on the door and wanted help moving a fridge. It's all go around here. So I can't remember exactly what I was saying, but it was probably something to do with cleaning, as that is basically the game. Yeah, we're going to clean from the top down here, and the rust may be an issue. I'm going to assume, perhaps wrongly, that the more intricate pieces, so mainly things like the, well, whatever those things are, as well as the landing gear. I'm guessing those things, and the wheel assembly and such, they're going to have a lot more rust on it, but we'll have to see. So obviously you're just cleaning the top bit first, means we hopefully won't have to come back up here again. No need to get the cleaner out for these tiny bits of rust. You can see there's also bits of dirt that go where those connect there, but it's easily removed. Currently on 4% clean. Horizontal stabilizer it says here. Is that that? No, it's the elevator. Thought that was an aileron. No. Or maybe that's what those are. Flaps. Flaps. Oh, there we go, aileron. I was going to say I knew one part of it was was an aileron, but I just didn't know what part. So this goes all the way to whatever that is, that assembly. Let's clean. Well, we've already sort of almost organically cut down there and got that bit. So let's just go underneath here. We'll clean underneath that. That's a tail scoop, which is now clean. And we're just going to follow this down, because that's classed as vertical stabilizer. Obviously that's the fuselage. So we're going to clean here. Probably best to pick up that and place it. Oh no, maybe not. I was going to place it there, but I don't think that would work. Let's go up to the extra long extension. As what was the some person called it? The sniper extension. Potentially. I don't know how how accurate we need to be, but probably not that accurate. Although we do like getting things cleaned in a timely manner and very efficiently, so maybe it is a good thing to call that. But regardless, I'm going to continue on. Cleaning up the top there, putting around. Get the back too. And just pressing tab now and again, just to make sure things are clean. And I think that's rust there. Yeah. Looks like rust, them bits. So that's going to be quite difficult to get rid of. We could use the Spiralizer 9 million. That would probably work, but most likely, if we just pick that up, put it there. Yes, we can stand here. And I think we'll go with the standard extension and clean the rust off like that. Yeah, it's no real drama, that one. Ah, the problem is where it curves round and I can't get the back. Let's go down and see. Oh yeah, okay. You can see that could be a problem. Extra long extension. Clean up there. And then I guess just do what we can with that bit. Can we clean the underside of this? We can. It's just covered in rust as well. Okay. That is potentially a problem. I don't know how to get there. I mean, I guess standing on this ladder is the main fix. Try and just get that top up there. And not long. Oh, there's the gnome. There's always a gnome around on each level, I think. At least there seems to be. Yeah, just finish the horizontal stabilizer underneath. And I think I will hit this with cleaner. It may not be the thing to do, but we'll try it. Even just to try out. So cleaner, metal. That's very effective. Okay, I like that. Let's work on the other side. We'll go with the 15-degree nozzle once again. Pick this one up, place that there, and go up and get this clean. I mean, this must be quite well built if it survived. Well, it said encounter with the volcano. I assume, perhaps wrongly, it doesn't mean full-on eruption. It just means like flying overhead while it's erupting or whatever. It didn't actually go into lava. It just got, you know, went through the smoke or whatever. But hitting the water, yeah, that's a bit of a different story. I assume it then floats. Or knowing this, it could be like the plane from genuinely a really, what I think is a really fun film, and one of my favourites, Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. Before its time. Come out with 10 years later, probably be a bit more accepted. But anyway, yes, I digress. The plane that can go underwater and all sorts. I mean, pretty much do everything on that plane. Back over to the cleaner. I'd waffling on. Let's just get back to cleaning. There you go. That stabilizer's done. We need to clean this side now, so I'm going to go over here. No, I'm actually going to go on the ground, apparently. I'll refill the cleaning liquid. We'll go up the top. I'm going to pick up the ladder. And there we go. And then just clean from here. Again, extra long extension is on. But you can see, even with it, you need to be careful. And I'm slowly sliding on it because I'm on this. That's a jet blast. Yeah, yes it does. So, let's just get this clean at the back. Don't think I'm slipping. It's possible. Once I've got the majority of this off, I'll probably go back and... Oh, that's done pretty well. Let's go on to here. Is that done? Can the cleaner reach all that way? It can. But it's not very good at it. There we go, it's now clean. Good. So, we have got, I think, this to do here. This says, oh, that's an antenna, okay. It says wiring, so we'll do the wiring. So I'm just going to give it a quick hose down, like so. That's slightly different, that wiring. I think that's different as well. But I'll clean what I can. So, unlike the last map, obviously this has got a lot more facets to it. It's not overly tall, but it does have some height to it. It's quite intricate because of the angles and where things are. And it's also got rust all over it. Certainly not one to attempt the basic cleaner, that's for sure. And there we go. Okay. So that's a lot of that done. I'm just going to clean the back section of the fuselage up until the engines, basically. And I'll do what I can standing here. And then have to work down from the other side. And underneath as well, naturally. Missing loads of bits though. Some of it's distance, some of it's the angle. Some of it's just cleaning it too fast. I'll come back to the engines, I just want to clean this part here. There we go. Back. And then all of this. I imagine you're keen to learn some of the specifications of the jet. Yeah, actually. Obviously. Belly-mounted laser. As it is you, I will divulge, apparently. It's very nice of him. He just won't divulge now. Excuse me. He's going to tell us, but in his own time. We won't pressure him. Because that would be rude. And also, he does have a laser plane. So, you know, probably one of these people you want to get on the right side of. Okay, we'll work on probably these jets then. Looks to be, as far as I can tell, little to no rust on them. I'm a little concerned we're going to have to spray in the front there. We shall see. Oh yeah, very much so. I can't imagine that was good for it. It's all just classed as turbojet engine, so we don't need to worry too much. Off the inside there. Just get the angle right. Work on it from there. Make sure that the numbering is all legible. Okay, that done. I'm guessing that down here. Oh yeah. Absolutely filthy. Jump up there to clean that helps. And there we go, there's one of them. Here's the rear section of the plane. Just going to hit it with the 15-degree nozzle like we're hitting everything with. I know there's a lot of, I say a lot, there's a few comments regarding that, how I pretty much only exclusively clean with the 15-degree and the cleaner. Yeah, I mean it has been known that we've cleaned with other things, but I just find that switching nozzles, it's not that desirable. Excuse me. It can be, depending on the job, but I find that this is a nice balance. I was going to say, why is that not being clean? It is now. That's classed as wing mount. Okay, right. So we'll clean to about there. Underneath. And we'll do the same thing here. Is it a float plane? I mean, most planes are temporarily a float plane if they go on water, but this is not. Can you even have jet engine float planes? I mean, there's the Ekrana plan, but that's something slightly different. Either way. Not going to be too concerned with what this thing can and can't do. He will let us know in due course. At least he promises. So. Hopefully sticks by his word, we'll find out what the deal is. Maybe he's doing some science experiments to figure out why the volcano's going off and only dirtying specific things. Like that one house that was filthy, where everything else in the neighbourhood was tippy-top, no drama whatsoever, no dirt, just fine. So, almost finished this jet engine. Turbojet engine, it says. I'll probably have to shift the ladder to get more gone. More dirt there, a bit more dirt there. There's going to be some in here. Nope, yep. And there we go, there's that jet done. Jet engine done. So, if I'm cleaning top down, let's just get all of this sprayed. I wasn't really thinking... I mean, I could probably stop talking there. I wasn't really thinking on like how long this job would be, but when I was looking at the amount of money that you get, I thought it's gonna be a really long job. But it isn't, really. We're on 35%. Naturally, we've just done a lot of flat surfaces, so there's not a huge amount to focus on there. We have done a bit of climbing, etc. But I do think that the timing is definitely... It's not going to be a huge job. It'll be a two-parter for the series, but I don't think there'll be anything more than that, unless we run into some real problems. Naturally, there's more intricate stuff to deal with down the ground level. I'm sure we'll find that out in due course. To clean some of the straps there as well. They look like strapping, it's actually cabling. Oh, that's a door as well. Well, you do need a way in. Wants to be commercially viable anyway. And we've got the fuselage here up until the front. And we've got the front window. It says Cockpit. Instead of window, it says Cockpit. Although this jet looks superficially like any other, it's far from it apparently, says Blake. Fuselage is made from a graphene matrix that is lighter than air, but stronger than steel. Is it now? It's lighter than air. Okay. Not only can it reach speeds of over 888 miles per hour, it's also technically the world's largest pencil. Okay, fair enough. That tickled me so. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. The world's largest pencil. Is it now? There's that window done. I'm just going to try and get the front bit of this done. Some sensors here that are rusty, which I'm managing to get. But there's also some rust on wiring. I'll just do those, and then yeah, there. That's what I was looking for. There's that done. Good. And that. Okay, good. Let's just work from the wing, essentially. And clean this. we go. And I'm going to clean up to there. Here. There we go. And the windows. Nice satisfying there. Nice satisfying tings. All the way. I was looking at this thinking it does have that DeLorean, Back to the Future DeLorean, should I say, like look about it with the wiring. And I honestly think that is going to be a cleaner job. To get rid of the rust. I'd hit from multiple angles. Where's my ladder? Whoop. That's one thing you don't do, and that's put the sprayer on automatic. With cleaner. Generally just use it. Like that. It's there that it is. I think we'll switch back to that. There we go. There's that clean. Excellent. Pick this up. Put it there so we can get onto the wing. And I think I'll do the other side in a similar manner. So, I'm not actually cleaning necessarily things in the right order here. Well, I mean, what is the right order? But what we are doing is basically cleaning it top down for the most part. Anyway. So I'm not necessarily worried about getting every part to 100% clean and then move on. We're just spraying what we need to. There's a lot of scorch marks on here. And that looks like some strikes of some kind. Like a sooty mark on the side. It's been hit with something. Which is all very, very possible with this thing. I mean, we don't know how much nonsense this guy's talking when it comes to the plane. It could end up being revealed that actually both the mole machine thing, the mining machine rig, and this plane, it's just a toy. Like it's just all for show. And he's just a guy that likes LEDs. Yeah, I've got money. How can RGB my plane? No problem. You know, it's his money. Fair enough. Okay. That's not bad. Should we get the rest of the fuselage done? The window. Certainly get the door done. Yep, there we go. This wiring. All this section here is the wing mount, so it's different from what we're cleaning here. It's landing gear door. It's the cockpit. Oh, so yeah, different from that. Okay. Cockpit sensor. That's a sensor to detect whether the cockpit's still attached. Other lies are available. There we go. Sprayed nicely. Put the balls down there. Let's all get the wiring for the fuselage done as well. Actually, for the cockpit, this. No, it is fuselage. Good server. There we go. Clean. It's clean. Very strange that it feels like I've done almost everything that I need to clean in here. yet obviously not. Like, it seems like I've cleaned the majority of this. And by area, maybe. Well, obviously the wings are quite large as well, but only 53%? That's a lot more than we haven't done than I would have expected. Doesn't take long to get this done though. Oh, there's lots of things in a row. And I think that... Oh, there's no little... What's that there? Another cockpit sensor. Those are difficult. Alright. So, we've got a lot done. We've got this horizontal stabilizer, the vertical stabilizer. I would just call it the tail. We've got the rudder, the windows, fuselage, the cockpit, all the windows, some sensors, and the engines. And that still only brings us to 55%. But that's 2 stars, and I think that is a good place to leave it there. Not bad at all. And a cat's been on this. But in order for a cat to be walking on there, it's either spider cat or this has been upside down at some point. Or both. We genuinely can't rule out both. Either way, that's been a bit of PowerWash Simulator, and not a bad bit of cleaning at all. Next episode... Apparently I just cleaned something. Oh, little lights apparently there. Yeah, next episode then we will look at finishing this thing off, and really probably should not walk in front of the very, very strange laser. Like I said, it could all be for sure. Do we really want to take that chance? Well, we have actually just taken that chance twice now, and successfully, you know, survived it. So there you are. Just trying to get a little bit of wiring done, and yeah, you have to stand in front of it. You don't really have much choice. Yeah. Either way, we are going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of PowerWash Simulator. Next episode, we will look at finishing this thing off. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this episode, and if nothing else, hopefully it's been a chill one for you. If you have any suggestions for different ways we could clean, different just comments in general and whatnot, and what you think we should do, and anything to buy, then let us know. Either way, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.